Hey guys, I am hopping on here real quick to show you about the pacing tool. I'm pretty notorious about telling everybody about this tool because it really helps you see physically what you have to turn in each week in each of your classes. So right now I am in as a student in science, but it's all the same in all of your classes. Okay, so the pacing tool that will help you kind of stay on schedule each week. If you go to tools, and then you're going to click on pace. Okay. And then you're going to see this page where it's going to give you some options here. Okay. You can see that. So we have an individual pace planner. Okay. This template allows the teacher or student to input information to formulate a completion plan for the course. This can be based on planned hours in the course per week or start and end dates. So you can actually create your own pace planner. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what that looks like. So you can enter your name. Okay, you can choose whether you're wanting to complete the first one by a certain time, the second segment by a certain time, or you could do entire course. We'll just do entire course. Start date, you can choose the date maybe when you first submitted your, the first assignment that you submitted, whatever date that you began doing your work. And then for the end date, you're going to choose when you would like to finish. So, if you're new, maybe your goal is to finish everything by, the end of the school year, which would be May 25th, 26th, right around that week. Okay. So let's go ahead and just do that as an example. We'll pick at the end of the school year. And then I'm going to click go. So as you can see here, it actually tells you what you should have done each week. So here's the first week starting today. And then it gives you a whole list of assignments to do each week for both segments, because I picked both segments by that goal date, which is really neat. Okay. And you can print it, you can screenshot it, you do whatever you need to do with it, but I would save it. That way you can reference it each week to make sure you get your work done. So let's go back to see the other options. Let's go back. Where is it? Here it is. So, and you can do the same thing if you're honors. Just click the honors pace. That way it includes all of the honors work as well. Because if you're not honors, you just skip those assignments. If you start in August and end in May, you can do the traditional pace, which completes the course in 32 to 36 weeks. Okay, that's the recommended pace, right? So when you get started, we recommend this traditional pace. But obviously that might change if you start late. You can kind of speed it up a little bit if you need to with that individual pace planner. Okay, so let's click on traditional pace and see what that looks like. Okay, you see, it tells you during week 1, week 2, what to do. I personally like the individual one. It kind of makes it a little cleaner, but it does give you by each week what you should have turned in for the whole. So the first segment you should have done in 16 weeks. And then segment 2, that will also take you 16 weeks. Okay, so it really breaks it down for you. Okay, and then let's go back. We have the accelerated pace that speeds it up. That way you complete the entire course in half the time. Okay, in half the time, which is neat. So you can click that, and again, it just auto-populates the schedule for you to get this done in 8 weeks, and then the second segment in 8 weeks. So it cuts the time in half. All right. And then this is segment 2 pace only. So if you've already completed segment 1 at school or at a different time and you're just doing segment 2, then you can click here as well. Okay, but again, I really like the individual pace planner. You can choose when you start, when you stop, and it really shows you a very clean schedule of what to do each week. It just looks a lot more organized. Okay, and you can do hours per week if you're trying to do 40 hours a week, but honestly, just the end date is the best thing. Okay, if you have any questions about pace, let me know. Otherwise, I would highly, highly recommend for every student to use the pacing chart to keep you on track for getting your courses done. Have a great day.